Introduction to Scales, chapter number 2. We're looking at the C major scale, starting on fret number 3 on the 5th string. Remember, we count from the bottom. That's your first string, second, third, fourth, fifth. And this is the 3rd fret, fret number 1, fret number 2, fret number 3. So this is the same number 3 that you see in your PDF file on the tablature. And it's the highlighted blue dot on the diagram next to that particular tablature. The scale should sound like this. And it's your basic do, re, mi scale. Now what's very important here is to make sure that your finger use is the same as mine. So please start on finger 2, the middle finger. Go to the pinky, finger number 4. Next string, fret number 2, first finger, second finger, fourth finger, and then onto the 3rd string, first finger, 3rd finger, 4th string. Okay, now let's assume that you've actually spent a bit of time practicing that you've paused the video perhaps, and then maybe you want to play along with me. We're going to take it through slow motion. Are you ready? 2, 3, 4, and... And the next step is to reverse it as well. Now this will be the next diagram underneath. You'll notice the tab is different, it's descending, but the actual diagram will still be the same because obviously the dots or the notes you play are the same. It's the sequence of the notes that will affect the tab itself. Backwards it starts with a pinky, finger number 4, fret number 5 on the 3rd string, and your C major scale is going to descend like this. Okay, we got that. Now very important, this is the key of C major. There are no sharps and flats. And something else I want us to know, to keep in the back of your memory, is that fret number 3 on your 5th string, counting from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this note is the note C, and this scale shape is the C major scale. Now what's quite interesting for guitar, not for piano, because obviously we got black and white notes there. There's no black and white notes on guitar. That works in a different system, although the notes are the same. If you needed to play D major, all you do is take the starting note, also referred to as the root note. So the root note for C major is C, and we said we wanted to play the D major scale. All we do is we find the note D on the 5th fret this time of the 5th string, and you play exactly the same sequence of fingers. So the sequence of events, the sequence that your fingers follow, are exactly the same. Check this out. I'm going to play a C major scale and followed by the D major scale. Pay attention to my finger sequence, in other words, the order my fingers follow. And if you look at the PDF, the diagrams are the same too. But at the bottom of each diagram, the fret numbers have changed between C major and D major. Here we go. Are you ready? C major first. D major. And if you needed E major, you'd simply go to fret number 7. So what I want us to learn here is that the major scale, the shape remains the same if your root note is on the 5th string, because all the notes started on the 5th string for C major at fret 3, D major at fret 5, and E major at fret 7. So what I want us to walk away with over here, I know where C is, I know where D is, I know where E is, and I know that this sequence of events is the major scale. It's your do, re, mi scale. Okay, we'll see you for the next video shortly, and we'll look at the minor scale there. Thank you.